reacting to something that happens a half a second later. I didn't have another song ready. Big ol'. Oh, it's gonna play something. I was gonna play. This is the. What do we want to play? This is definitely. We want to play the video? Okay. How we doing? What's up, Justin? No glass, but we'll do that. All one word. Okay. This one? Okay.
I became a sperm
donor with ads.
Bios, and I made
How you were able to get it?
Play some of the worst songs of all time. I gotta get this fucking Twitch thing going over here. If you guys aren't on an Imarosa revival spree, what are you really listening to music? Alright, man. Shut the fuck off. He became a sperm donor. Justin, if you got any music, if you've got any stems, package it up and send it on over. God damn it, I thought I turned that off. You submitted a song. Can you, do you have any stems? Do you have anything that I can, mix? Because tonight's stream is just a little bit different. It's going to be fun. I hate that this couch keeps sliding. I just need something to hold it. Please do. Nick, how's Tampa? I see the one downside to having the camera there is that I can't see the whole fucking chat. Okay. Pictures of Tampa. Hey, it's Old Man Garda. Who's here? Give some shouts out. Hey, Justin with the 8 months. I like that the music video is aliens fighting police. Oh god, it is weird. All shot 1980s style hand cam. Oh yeah. Robot overlays. Yeah, yeah, it is. You'll notice that we didn't do any proper posting this week. It's been a week. What's up, what's up, what's up? Does this thing have a playlist? That was such a weird, cool video. That's The CIA by Class Beach. Oh, I love this. It's like one room over sound. God, I wish this... Yeah, these things. Here, put them behind it. Ha. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? Yo, this is a commercial. Shut the fuck up. Here's Yoshi's Island. Cool. All right. Thanks, Justin. Oh, yeah. This reminds me of, there's a band called Enemies. Super fun. So happy.
Everybody thinks that you just need to grow up. I know it's hard, it's fucking impossible.
Read the love letter for the original submission. I will. Let me see who submitted. We got Andrew. We got JV. We got Joe Fish. We got Justin. Joe Mama. So who's here? I feel like this thing also didn't put out like the announcement that we were streaming. This is part of the song, by the way. This nothing. Oh. What happened? Did the... Oh. The one that's labeled cell phone there has the cable wrapped around it. There it is. That never happens. Thoughts on using capos? Is it cheating or is it bass as fuck? It's bass as fuck, yo. Bass as fuck. Because I tune drop C. So sometimes when I want nice tunings, I have to use a capo. But then also too, like putting like 12th fret capos make the prettiest fucking sound ever. Dad rock, dad. EA, what's standard tuning? EAD, G, let's see, B, E. So it's like, that's wild. I took a picture the other day of like a really interesting tuning. Let's see if I can find it. D, A, E, F sharp, C sharp, E. Oh, you did sell it. Congratulations. See, I feel that way about C. So like, plus I like any drop tuning. Like drop tunings make playing power chords so fucking easy. Jalen Comer, what's up? Yeah, this is a different stream. Different stream than normal. When I create, what type of music do I like to write? I like riffing. I like making like really fun riffs that are short, like 2, 4, 8 bar loops. And then I like to put that down like in a session and put down like, I don't know, I don't know. The infinite delay. I got that DD8. I had just held down the pedal. Oh, I wonder why it's doing that. I think it's time for you to get a new port thing. Yeah. Okay. I did. I straight up turned into a transformer. We can switch over, I suppose. This reminds me of Totoro. This is because it's really dark. Yeah. Correct. I want it to be dark. No, they're right there. I just want it to be dark. Bowling. Yo, this is actually really fun. Yeah, this is all Glass Beach. Yo, is that she Venom on the laptop? No, that's just Sexy bondage. It's QnA QnA After Dark. Welcome. We have a couple songs. We don't actually have that many. Crowbot sent the stems. So today we're going to get into it. Call your friends, call your neighbors. Hide your kids, hide your wife. We're going to do some, we're going to get in a little bit of mixing, I think. We're going to do a little bit of reviewing, a little bit of mixing. We're going to have a good time. Look like a Discord mod. Band. It is. It's fun. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be like a little bit closer, a little bit homier than our normal stream. I might be the Discord mod. Okay. Let me set up my life so that way we can start playing music, because I think I got Pro Tools on, but I think I can also output sound through the headphones. Give me a sec. What's everyone up to? What's everyone doing? What are we watching? What are we listening to? Tell me about culture. Tell me. As I set this up, headphones, cool. Succession, I'm getting ready to start. New One Piece, you say? Interesting. Justin says, I'm hungover. Okay. That's an interesting show to watch. I heard that Succession takes like 3 episodes to really get started. Yeah. Okay. I watched the fucking, what is that show? The Hard Knocks with the Miami Dolphins, and I'm so drawn into it. I don't care how they do this season. That show's really good. What up, Nand? You're in Theory 4, and you already began the suffering. Was today your first class? You watched Akira Kurosawa's Russian film, I don't know how to say that, the other night. Best bromance movie ever. Very interesting. You're still on that Criterion collection. HBO has the TMC collection, so I've been diving down that, which also has a fuckload of Akira Kurosawa stuff. So, yeah. You guys want to get in some mixing? Do some stuff? Let me check Justin. Let me check that. The steams. Send me a whole fucking zip. Love it. Thank you. Let me get to this folder. Demo submissions. I'm going to start downloading that now. So that way it's ready in like an hour. Oh, it's not that big. Cool. That's what she said. And download that. All right. Let's get some music. Yes, sort of. My theory class is 3 hours Monday and Wednesday. 3 hours on Monday and Wednesday? That's insane. How many classes are you taking, Nan? You taking like 8 fucking classes? Yeah, right. Lab and lecture. All right. So we had a little list there. We got Overdue. We got JV. We got Joe Fish. We got Justin, and then we got Justin's stuff. Who's here? I saw Andrew was here. Give me a shout. Who's doing what? Where are you guys? Tell you people, we're doing some mixing. Aaron Yeager, yeah. Was JBS in here? Taking 4 classes. And they're all like 3 times a week, 4 hours a class. That's insane. But I'm also teaching 7 classes, so there's that. But they also pay me. JV Jalen Comer, what up? All right. Let me go to here. Click on this. Let's go with Overdue Revolution. Let's go ahead and listen to some music. Love Letter. How does John get it to pop up on the screen? Mine just, there we go. That's so weird. This song is some more video game music. I used some analog gear. Oh, what analog gear did you use? Yeah, to figure out what analog gear I wanted, I also tried to have the song keep moving, like no verses, hooks, just constantly moving song. Part of the song is Daft Punk. Another part is Blade the Vampire Hunter. Hope you enjoy. All right, let's hopefully get sound out of this thing. Let me click on this. And you get to control the sound from there. 'Cause this is Overdue Revolution. All right, let's do some reviewing. Because it's just me and you guys, so let's do this. That's Kim. Just so I can mix. Yes. That's what it is. Yeah, what'd you use analog? Was it the analog synth? I'm curious. That was interesting. That was I think that was like the most that you've shown in terms of like your flexibility. Like you didn't slam it. You didn't like you just zoomed in a little bit to not be on the screen. Perfect. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, what did everybody think? That was really interesting. I think somebody, what did Altismo said? I know it's a MIDI drum, but you can still humanize a little bit more. And that's like a really kind of like popular thing that's starting to happen, is like to go through and find all of the MIDI notes and then just shuffle them just a little bit by hand, of all things. Like get them in and just randomize it off the bar just a little bit, just to make it feel a little bit more human. Which I think even Blake was doing something the other day like that. So I'm seeing that happen a lot more. I feel like it would humanize it just a little bit and give it less of that kind of feel. But also too, like, I think if John were here and JV asked like, where's John? He's not working an event, but he's at an event that he's like part of. So he should, depending on how late we go, he should pop in. I want to say he should be back We'll see. It made me want to. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was. I feel like this is one of his better, more like he used real guitar tone, made analog white noise samples using. Okay, cool. All right. Goth chicks. It made me want to produce marijuana into my system. Okay. All right. Fair. A gaming song. Like, I think it was a good gaming song. And you already know what we have to say about like gaming songs. We literally just made a clip that's you talking about gaming songs. So follow it. Do the thing. Reach out to people. Because, you know, like what Justin was saying, like you could put it on a game. It's like very borderline some other games. And it can fit. So, yeah. It made me want to produce a JBS song. Hey, he's in here. Reach out to him. All right. It's Sibelius. If I export MIDI. Oh, yeah, you can, like a lot of MIDI programs, you can set up like the humanize function. But what I'm seeing now is like people just literally going line by line in their DAW and just like moving stuff a little bit. And like just that, like by really zooming it in and moving it just a little bit, it just gives it like a little human feel. Yeah. Cool. Any other notes? I got Pro Tools right here, and I'm going to show you guys the fucking torture button. All your MIDI based stuff and exports. Yeah, there you go. All right. We don't have a John Q to say you should reach out to people and send it to people. Or what he'd probably say in this example, you do have questions. You'll be back in 30. Okay, good. All right, come back. In this example, he would say, get a band and play it in the studio. Because like even with the guitars, like I feel like having like a guitarist play that, just notch up, give it like a notch up, make it just a little bit heavier. Yeah. All right, cool. Any other notes? Pro Tools, more like Bro Tools. Because the white man. He's always saying, because down in Egypt, I'm going to be like, up in the UK, because the white man. Like, what? All right, here we go. Moving on. We got JV. What do we got? Suzume. Sure. Is there a note for this? There's not. We're just going to dive right into it. Let's have a listen. Put your listening ears on. Here we go. Please no. When John's not here, there's a complete imbalance in the system. Is that what it is?
So much in my life that I had to figure out. I knew I was right, I should never have a doubt. Told my mama I'll be fine, I'ma figure this one out. I'm doing different things and I'm thinking different now. Cause I
Making the frogs gay.
know what's real. You cannot lie to me no more. Cause I know what's real. You cannot lie to me no more. And that's real. Found out what was real, turned it to a deal. Talked to Suzumi, had to find out what's the deal. I'm with Suzumi, taking trips.
Oh, hey, it's John Q in the chat.
When she with me, I feel like I'm Jack and Jill.
Just in time for your favorite person.
Told her to come back this way. I'll stay the night with you. Told her to come back this way. There's so many things we can see. I know I'll be back someday. Taking trips on out with Suzumi. gotta ask her, would you stay with me? So much in my life that I had to figure out. I knew I was right, I should never have a doubt. Told my mama I'll be fine, I'ma figure this one out. I'm doing different things and I'm thinking different now. Cause I know what's real. You cannot lie to me no more.
Come on.
Cause I know what's real. You cannot lie to me no more, and that's real.
Don't hit that button. Yeah, like JVS said, not JVS, Justin said, I could actually get into these vocals if they were less effects heavy. And I really agree with that. Like, I feel like it's set up for the song. It actually kind of sits in the song, right? Like the vocal levels and everything. It's not like horribly all over the place. It's kind of like it's a pullback song with a pullback delivery. You didn't win a TV this year. And so now you're out and now you're done. You're like, fuck this. I didn't win the TV, so I'm coming home. Solid. But yeah, like I really agree with Justin on this one that we all didn't win a TV this year. How about that? we all. Sorry guys, we all didn't win TVs. John didn't win, so therefore we all didn't win because of the TV that we're looking at right now. He won last year. You didn't win a fucking rope last year. Yeah. But yeah, no, like I agree with what Justin said. Like I really think that this song like would sound really cool without all the effects on it. Like even if they were dialed back to like 5%, like if it's at 100% now, dial it back to like 10%. Have the autotune, but don't have it be like that. Because like the level was right, the sound was right. I think even the delivery was right. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, well here, this is what we're doing. There. Bro could just harmonize instead of stacking effects. I agree completely. Yeah. Like it'd be super cool if there was like some big structured stacks in this that like, I mean, I've heard him do little things. Even if it was approached like an ad lib and then like just 2 or 3 versions of it, it would sound awesome. But just like all I hear is like of the auto tune, and it just takes away like immediately. Oh yeah, the whale. But why? But why? Oh my God. Long live Brendan Fraser. What else do we have to say about it? Put your thoughts and opinions in the chat. The white whale harpooned by the whalers. Oh. What up? Yeah, what else we got to say about it? So about the mixing segment. You mixing vocals live? I might. I don't know what Justin sent me, but I might. Hang around. I'm going to open this up and see. Because the whale, man. Yeah, hang out. Let's find out what we get into. There's vocals. Cool. All right. I was going to bring my Apollo and use UAD stuff, but I forgot. So we're just going to be maxed out on Waves plugins today. It's cool. But first, let's get into, where's the spreadsheet? Okay, that's done. Done. Is Joe Fish here? What up? Man, it's been a long time since you popped into this chat. What's up? And then we got Woody popping, Woody Cap over there. We got Lunk, just bang, just a bunch of people hanging out. How you doing, Lunk? How is you're over in Texas? How's Texas? Is it cold over there? You'll hear if you listen to my mix. I did a lot of delays and radio effects. Okay. Yeah, I missed you, dude, for real. Joe Fish. Anybody seen him? No. I want to hear the song, but I kind of don't. I would like to master one of his songs because Joe Fish makes like the most insane mixes, but they're just like so like squished out. It's 60 degrees at noon, 13 degrees at night. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's, what is it here? Like 60, like 50, I want to say. It's just been like fucking humid as shit. Took a break from music. All right, good. That's a good thing to do, Lonk. It's a good thing to do. All right, let me go. I'm going to go to Justin. He sent a song called The Ceiling Fan. Let me set this. Is it about a ceiling fan? Let's see. Here we go. All right, he didn't write a book. Oops, don't want to believe. Don't want to believe they live in what? Himulation? In a himulation? They don't expect the Spanish Inquisition, and they certainly don't expect me to drop my pants and start flinging shit at them. Opposition is on a suicide mission. They forgot they were surrounded by a minefield of impossible size and girth. I don't play games, I win them. Heads you lose, tails you lose. All right, cool. What the fuck, bro? I love it. Nan says, I know you're good at mixing mastering, but I've never seen or heard you do anything in hip hop. Do you have any Discog or have you worked on those projects on the low? I don't typically like produce myself and send stuff out, but I have been mastering a lot of like hip hop and R&B and stuff lately. It's just whatever I get sent. I don't have the mind, like I play a lot of rock music and I don't have the mind to like sit and like work in a DAW that way. Let's put it that way. What did Woody Woody said, I'm just submitting. I know you haven't heard a song. Oh yeah. Submit something. All right, let's go here. The Ceiling Fan. The Ceiling Fan. Did you? Hold on. What did it? That's so weird. The one you sent earlier is here. Here we go. That's so weird. Here we go. What did you send me, dude? Did you send me a .ptx at 6:15? Like I can't play your song because you only sent me no, it's a PTX. You sent me a PTX. You've been drunk all day, Justin. Apparently, I was so confused because like I asked for the stems and. All right, I'm coming back to you. I'm going to play Woody's. Woody Capo just said something. We'll come back. It's called Switch Attack. And it's an MD4. All right, cool. All right, we're going to listen to Woody. Everyone, get your notes ready. This is Woody Capo. I have no idea how long it's going to be.
Smoke a pound, no pass mess around, you taking smoke right to the face. These niggas snitching on they brothers, ain't no way you beat that case. Cut the grass and catch a snake and he take one right to the brain. Man, I fit this like a dog, but nigga, I ain't never tame. Get to think about my shorty girl, you stuck up in my brain. These bitches, they be stupid, they do anything for fame. I walking like a pimp, but nigga, I ain't got a cane. It's a switchy on the Glock, I catch a op, I make it rain. It's a switchy on the Glock, I catch a op right at that junction. I'm holding the party, then I'm shooting up the function. My Glocky got no Rico, man, I swear they get the bussin'. Put havoc on these niggas that be dissing on my cousin. He tryna run so his blood is back. The nigga Milwaukee, I'm stringing the strap. We took your mans right off the map. Niggas talking, but I never do no tit for tat. I wanna blow, I call him Matt. I caught a op, he doing track. This 5.56, it came with extra kicking, it gon' blow your back. Switchies, man, my gun, Jim's, I'm sliding with a fucking drum. Niggas say play ball, we pop outside, you playing one-on-one. Blocky on my side, that bitch was fat, that bitch will run a gun. Ain't playing with these bitches, get my dick, that bitch will want it done. These bitches act the same, they say they love me, I ain't fucking dumb. This G19 is clutch around my back, his mom don't got no son. Lil Zay gon' pop out, switch attack, there's no one-on-one. Patch your op, I got it done. Put a goofy up in my trunk. Hella snakes all in my wood. That makes they ass with fucking runs. I got a mop, it's not for fun. I caught a op, he really done. He dissing but don't got no gun. Pull on my side, I take your fun. I catch a snake, he get a rest. We put his ass all in my blunt. Nigga, I'm so high, my eyes so low, just like a fucking lunch. Niggas used to laugh in middle school, that nigga,
you don't
I'm
have
the
to
one.
do that, John.
Niggas dying every day, protect ourselves by using guns.
Yeah. Like, production, like, beat cool. Your voice sounded cool, like it was clean, it was crisp, but like I don't know, you being offbeat, I get like that's like the point, but then like I feel like you're off the offbeat, and so like there was like a point where it like did like a 808 like boom 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 kind of thing, and then it just like where it should have been on like one, it just was like in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. And then the only other kind of thing that I would say on this system, which today here I'm sitting on the floor because I have my mixing speakers on chairs, so I get the good stuff right now. I'm getting the good stuff, and like for me the vocals are like way on top of the beat. So I'd say like it's good to have them clean, but when they're too clean, they sit so far apart from like the bass and the meat of the song, that it just becomes really apparent that it's like, here's the beat, here's the vocals. Like see if you can find a sweet spot for those frequencies. Yeah, it's John says it's okay, but super monotone. There are a few rappers like this, but rather have emotion. True. I mean, for me, really, like, I get the off, like the inflection. Like, even like when the inflection fell, it was like off the offbeat, I guess. So, yeah. Who's saying what? Man, y'all hear shit I do not detect. Like what? Like what, Justin? And you know what? I'm making indie rock projects so Alex can react to it. I'll be like, oh my gosh, Nan made an indie rock project. It's amazing. Have you ever heard of August is Fun? No, I haven't. I have not. Yeah, like, I mean, if it was like off the beat and then... Did you ask me that just to say? Oh no, okay. You asked me that legitimately because I'm seeing Butch Walker. Okay. So what about him? Did you just ask me that so you could? Did you set up your own Wikipedia like thing? You're like, yeah. Do you know about this? Bang. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. All right. Well, then what brought it on? I'm curious. Why did you ask? I think he is. But that's good. That's good. Good for track. Thanks for submitting, Woody. Like I said, like the vocals I felt like were like clean, really good. It's just like get them level in the mix, and then like the timing, like work out even if you're gonna be off time, like work out those timings. Alt rock emo band, August is falling. All right, I'll check them out. I today started my Emarosa restart. Yeah, I was talking with Alexa, and she was like, yeah, it's like she sent me a TikTok that was like Emarosa, and then I was like, fuck, I think you just restarted it. And she's like, yeah, that with the side of Dance Gavin Dance. And I was like, fuck, don't do this to me. And then I was like, we're definitely going to take all that and float it on a bed of Sleep Token, and then just call it like that's where we're at. I bought her fucking it'll take me back to Eden on vinyl. Yeah, she needs it. She needs it. All right, Justin, it's your time. It's a moment you've been waiting for. Let me mark this as done. Done. Okay. Justin sent us a song called The Ceiling Fan, Not PTX. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. I want to make a song like you'd... Yeah, okay. If it'll load. This is a full wave because it's taking a second to load. He sent me like a 96K 32-bit. Okay. Yeah. Did you just sing a song that's 2 minutes of countdown? Nice. Now, go ahead and submit. All right. What are our thoughts on that? That was cool. And Pink Floyd X, is it Apocalypses or just Apocalypse now? Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's meant to be an album intro and interlude type beat type shit. Yeah. You want to hear that in Dolby Atmos with sensory deprivation? Okay, all right. How about just in Dolby? Just Dolby Atmos, like fully 50.8.4 surround. How about that? Marvel's Echo. I am. We're about to break out the ghost stories. Horror stories about compression. That's what we're going to be reading here in a little bit. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm actually going to crack into some Pro Tools here in a little bit, and I think we're going to take a look at what we just listened to. I have no notes for it. It's weird. It's cool. It's funky. It's out there. Yeah. Oh, congrats on the 1K. So thank you. We did 1K. We did it. Horror stories about the high pitched hum in the background of the stream. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. We're going to crack into some Pro Tools here in a little bit and do some weird, crazy sound effects, I'm thinking. Yeah. Did somebody else, did we get another submission? I didn't see anything. Honestly, Nand, that's what it is. Like, I have no, like, it is its own, it is its own sound. It is its own space. I feel like, I feel like of more than anything, more than me like going through and mixing or remixing, I'll probably use this to show some interesting mixing techniques. But I feel like more than anything, it just needs a good master. Like, I feel like a good master would fill out that, it's already spacious, but it would like bring up that space. It would really just like make it very lush in what you've already taken. It would just expand it out. So like you listening in like headphones would be an experience. And I feel like that's what you're going for. And I feel like that's what it deserves. So yeah, that's where I'm at. We'll probably mess the shit out of it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's what it's looking like. If you push that wider, it's going to get wide and spacious. Just remember to pay attention to your phases and don't push it too out of phase. Yeah. Let me go ahead and pull up this Pro Tools. Downloads. Unzip. It's Pro Tools time. Let me close my current session. Do you guys want to hear what I'm working on right now? This is that song that you guys played. This is what I play. This is something that I've been working on. So that's all you're going to get. There's a whole other layer that comes in. But one thing, and Justin, you know, you were in my mixing class. We had this discussion about mixing and mixing nice and all that stuff. I mix really hot. So yeah, that was just a mix, and it's like full brick wall mix. But that's just how I mix. That is just how I mix. Because it's aggressive. Close this session. Don't save. All right, let me open this. All right. So you sent me the audio file and you sent me the PTX. Let me see if I can put these into one folder. Call it Justin. Boom. Drop audio files. Boom. Drop PTX. Boom. See what happens. Hopefully it won't search for everything. that was corn. I think you did, Justin. I think you accidentally sent me the full fucking session. It says I'm missing one audio file, but I think we'll live. Let me make this bigger on the screen. Is there a way? There isn't a way to have PNP other than set this up for it, is there? You'd have to have. I could do Pro Tools, but you would only be able to see just Pro Tools, right? Okay. But what about like P? Can you do PNP on this? Oh. Be prepared for Kim. I'm gonna, while she does that, I'm gonna listen to this and see what we got. That's fine. That's fine.
3, 4, 5, 4, 3,
That's cool.
5, 4,
What did you do with this bass? What's the bass? Tell me. It's me. I don't think there's an option. I think it's just, this is what it is. Yeah. Oh, it's an upward compression. Cool.
4, 1, 3, 5, 7, 5, 4, 3.
What is this track? It is giving Deftones. This is a well set up session. This is a very interesting session. I'm curious about this bass most of all. Like, I feel like... So you just strumming that bass? Is that all it is?
3,
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the bits. Yo, thank you for the bits. That's amazing. Awesome. Cool. Nick, you know what we didn't do today? We didn't lose all of our Q points. Lose all of our Q points. Strumming all 4 strings first. Okay. And then it goes into like bass here. All you get is like double notes. Ah, I see what you're doing here. Okay. Yo, this is a hard fucking session to mix. Pitch drums. It is fucking weird.
5.
It is fucking weird. Yeah, like there's so much. Yeah, like, hey bro, you're on drugs right now? Awesome. I have the coolest track ever. It's just like I'm going to treat this like a mix then. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go into like more a higher level processing, I think. I love the name of your tracks. Just duplicates and then sums. Let me go into your master here. What do you got? Okay. All right. Okay. And then Poltec, good man. And then mid, good man. and then limiter. Taking it down a little bit. Okay. Oh my god. We're having a good time. All right, so like as I get into this right off the bat, okay. Different beats, so I'm gonna have a listen to this song. Let's have a listen to this song real quick. Yeah, let's do that. Where did I park my session? There we go. Okay. Let me mark this as done. I'm switching back to me. Can I switch back to me? Super easily. Is the PNP forever in that other picture? Oh. Okay. No, that's fine. All right. So we got these two guys. They're here. Let's switch over to reactions real quick, and then we'll get back into this session. Yeah. Everybody's government is out there, so find them. Find them. Okay. Otsmo. Ginger. All right, here we go. If it'll slide. Dang, here we go. All right, let's have a listen.
Feeling welcomed makes every experience better. Like apartments that are pet-friendly, resorts that are family-friendly, and universities that are transfer-friendly. At University of Phoenix, we'll help you get every transfer credit.
There we go. Oh, my God. We got to sit here for 30 seconds. Advertisement? Why ads? That was scary. I wasn't. I hope you liked the commercial. Yeah. Here we go. It's 6 minutes long. We'll play a little bit of it. All the blinky things that make it look like I'm DJing. Okay. cabbage in that shit. True. All right. I'm gonna put it in the background when we talk about it. I mean, because honestly, I have nothing to say about it. Like, it's loud. It's like brick wall from here. It's as loud as it needs to be. I love, like, the transients sound solid. The textures sound solid. The spaces sound spacious. Like, it's primed. It's ready to go. I think that the only thing to talk about is the same thing that we talked about last week when we talked about Andrews. Like, where can you get this placed? Because yeah, it is a feeling. It is a John Wick, like, slaying 25 guys in one dance scene kind of shot. Yeah, Constantine walking through the club, which they did in John Wick also, because I watched it last night. He has a thing, I guess. It's Keanu Reeves walking through a club is the scene. It doesn't matter what movie it is, as long as he's walking through a club. But yeah, like, reach out to find music directors, find people in movies, and reach out to them. John Q Vibe. Which one? Got to be more specific. Yeah, they did. So I just watched them on something else, and then I was like, oh, they're on Netflix. So I guess I'm gonna watch them again. You just don't fuck with his dog, yo. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Yeah. So yeah, no, reach out to people and see where you can get that place, because you will do good if you get this placed in something, some kind. And this kind of sound is very friendly right now, so there is a place for it. This stuff is everywhere. Yeah. But nobody's fighting to get it in places. I think that's the thing. So just, whatever. Or build yourself. That's what it's going to be. It's meta. The dog was John Wick. It's just everything else. Everything else that happened. Maybe it's the dog's dream. Cool. Thanks for submitting. All right. Cool. Label that done. And then we got different beats with In the City. The bass glides. Oh, it took the advice with the bass glides. Interesting. Huh? This is different beats, and the song is In the City. Oh, wrong song. So it's gonna be then. Friend told me that there might be a sound issue. What do you mean? Laying out the rules. Oh, I see. Let me see here. Is it on your channel? Ooh, what's the picture for it? What's the picture for it? Tell me. Going to the all channel. In the City. I found it. It's a city. Here we go. Let's listen. It is literally a city. You have to get in your car and drive downtown. The sound that you hear is this song. Hey. It's too meta, sir. It's too meta. This is different beats. The song is In the City. Nah, no worries. That was interesting. You know the sound? So Nan says the bass slide is out of key. And I think when it goes up, I think it is pushing a little bit out. Oh, the couch is slowly Here we go. There we go. Killed it. Ugh. Slowly sliding. The couch is slowly sliding. The entirety of the equipment is holding us in place. Whiskey says those slides can be tough. Sometimes less is more. Even with drill. Yeah. I think it's just placement. I think it's placement, but also too like, okay. Nick says, I like the key the bass slides are in. So interesting. So interesting. But does that mean somebody's wrong, or does that mean that in the theory of everything that maybe we're all in the same key regardless of like whatever's happening? Yeah, maybe he's in like a double flat minor seventh scale instead of your standard minor scale. Did you just drop myself on the floor? Oh, even worse. Justin. Yeah. Retune the entire song. The bass slides are in the right key. It's the rest of the song that's out of key. That's what it is. Oh, man. What are we doing? What are we even doing? Okay. Solid. Very solid. All right, I'm coming back. I'm coming back to this song that Justin sent me because I'm trying to figure out what to do with it, because he's already done so much and it's weird in a great way. This couch. This fucking couch. I'm switching over. I want to see if that P&P stayed. Oh, do you have to set it? Oh. I want to see. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks for... Did you see the hand come in? That was smooth. Can we... Is it a dissolve thing that we can do? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, boy. Wildness. All right. Justin, what do you want to talk about with this song? What do you want to do? What would you want to do with this? What do you want? What do you want from me? Okay. Have a good night. I want to make this song loud. Okay. I'm thinking that it's like in a mastering stage. So let me do this. I'm just going to close. All right. I'm going to do the fade me back to me. So it's that. I don't think the synths need to be messed with, though. I guess we're going to end up talking about mastering. Closing this. Don't save. All right, so here's how you do Pro Tools, guys. When you get... I'm just switching. You get this, so when it asks... when it asks what to name it, you name it Untitled. When it says there's already something called Untitled, you just say save it anyway. What? Me? What? I'm going to create that and see what happens. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Let me go here. And... What? I'm going to pull this song from the folder. All right. Nan, what the hell are you talking about? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Gurgle. Ceilingband.wav. .wav. Gonna copy that. Can you? All right. You guys are silly. All right, so that, this, that. This, that, this.
3, 3,
Oh, yeah.
4, 5, 4, 1, 2, 5.
So, yeah. So, I'm thinking... Yeah. Justin sent me a 45-minute song. All right. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start by working on another one. So, this one immediately gets set aside. Muted. Boom. And so, now we have a reference. So, now we can make sure that the changes that we're doing are actually... like we're actually doing something, because reference is important. On top of that, I'm going to do this again. Actually, I'm going to do this 2 more times. We'll duplicate that out twice. So we're going to be working on these 3. We're going to be working entirely in parallel. And then just to finalize everything, we're going to make a new track. And we're going to make it a master track. And so what we can do here... Now, if I wanted to, I could make an auxiliary and send everything to the auxiliary. But I don't really want to. It would allow me one more stage of like processing everything together. If this gets crazy, I might still do it. But I might also just work out of the master track. I try to avoid working out of the master track, though. Yeah. So, like, what are we gonna put on this master track? Let's put something to keep it from going crazy, maybe like a limiter, and then we'll just do that, and that's how you master. All right. Any questions? It's gonna be this loud. It's gonna be that loud. Is everybody paying attention? You just triple it 3 times and put a limiter on it. Done. You see what I did there? Yeah. This is my unironic style of mastering. It's called Make It Crazy. All right. Let's work on this. I just played literally the quiet part of the song. Yeah, so if it was to get to the loud part, you wouldn't even have a face. It would just blast your face right off. All right, so this first one that I'm going to do, let me do this. I do want to upward compress this whole thing. So I personally, see if I had my UID, I might go with like the, let me see which one it is. I might go with the revision A, which is the the red that we achieved is not a good thing. Is that what you're saying? The little red light? No. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the second one. I'm gonna make it straight parallel. Again, if I had something to push it, I would push it through like a revision A, which is the blue stripe, which gets a little bit more distortion. It gets a little bit chunkier. I like how it handles loud stuff, but we don't have that, so I'm just gonna use your basic ass BF76, which I've used on every album I've ever done ever. It's a perfectly good compressor. Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to mute that. We're going to play this, and we're going to just compress the crap out of this. I'm going to turn this way down, too, so that way you don't get the neighbors calling the cops. So for me, let me see if I can... Did I have Zoom set up? I do not have Zoom set up, unfortunately. But you can see it. You can see everything pretty good. I'm looking for this needle to be hitting like right here. Like that's how much gain reduction I want out of this. What that's going to do is it's going to smush the crap out of this track. It's going to just make it like a nice flat brick wall. But because we're upward compressing, we want that. For me specifically on this plugin, you'll see like here's -20 right here. There's like a little dot that represents a pin. So in real life, the needle wouldn't be able to go any further because the pin would stop it. And so this emulation acts the same way. So what I'm aiming for is like you got -10 here, you got -20 here. You want to sit right in between that. -15 is a ridiculous amount of gain reduction. And so that's what we're aiming for is like that -15. I'm going to go into like the louder spot. Turn this down a little bit. And see if we can hit it. I'd have to set up Zoom. Let me see if I can set up Zoom real quick. That's under. Oh, Mac, where is all accessibility? Zoom. And I have to turn it on. Yeah, cool. All right, let me see if I can do that. Yeah, how's that? Huh? How's that? All right. So, yeah. -10, -20, you want the needle to sit right in between there. Let me see if we can. And mind you, I'm watching all of this action at the loud part. So I'm going to push this a little bit harder. And you'll hear it get really smushed, really squishy. And we want that. See how it's sitting at -15? So that's good. Like it can go a little bit above. It can go like a little bit below, but we want it to be sitting averaging right at that -15. The reason why, again, already at -15 gain reduction, it's like it is just squished as shit, which is what we want. But at -20, we stop getting an actual number. Like it stops, the needle stops moving, like fresh squeezed orange juice. And so even though you might be sitting at -20, you might be hitting -30, -40, who knows? Fresh squeezed cocaine. I mean orange juice. Yeah. Cool. Part two to upward compression. 1, heavy gain reduction. So we got that check mark. Part 2, really fast release. So we want this release on a 1176 style compressor. Fast is up. Fast is 7. So you'll see. Watch how this needle reacts. How like as soon as there's no sound, it backs off. It backs off. If we were to go over here on like 2, you'll see it takes a really long time to come out of that. It's still in that. It's still in that. So like, yeah, you want it to just be flicking that needle. Bang. So I'm gonna put it at 7. I'm gonna pull it off just a hair. Put it 7. Pull it off just a hair. That bought us a little bit of headroom, so I'm gonna push this a little bit harder. Right in that -15. Cool. All right. So you can hear now. Squeeshy. Squeeshy. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It's like hitting the gas. I mean, you're not wrong. All right, so that's step one. We got the compressor all set up. We're hearing, like, when you get into here and you hear all the effects, it's going to make those effects spacey as hell. As hell. Kind of sounds pretty cool, not going to lie. All right, now what we want to do. I'm over here. We're going to bring back the original track. We're going to mute. Well, no, we're not going to mute. We're going to take down fader all the way to 0. So we're going to play the original track here. Play it maybe like from right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the original track. We're going to start pulling up the volume of the squishy version. And in doing so, we're listening for like a slight change. We're listening for like a slight bottom up. Because what's happening is like all the peaks are fine. We haven't compressed them. We haven't done shit to them. But all those valleys, all the spaces in between are going to start getting filled up with this brick wall version of the track. So here we go. Here it just gets like an overtone layer, like all that little. It just got like a. Every time I was hitting mute, it was like you would just get all of those nuance, because we're taking all the nuance of the track, we're smushing it down, then we're bringing it up. So it's gonna bring up all that nuance without bringing up the transients. Yeah, it did. It did. That low end came because of my choice to use the 76. The 76 with that even though it's fake, but it's like a FET emulation. In doing that, like you're gonna bring up like some grit, some dust, but you're also going to like bring up some low end, some punchy low end. So yeah, you're gonna fill out that. This was one of the reasons why I'm more okay using this on this track. Like I didn't really want to use like an LA2A and like warm it up necessarily. I wanted to like grit it up a little bit, get some texture in there. Yeah. Okay. So step one, like done. I'm happy with where that is. It's like filling it out. Would the Fairchild have a similar effect? It wouldn't, because a Fairchild is a tube compressor. So that would get you like an emphasis on warmth. That would get you an emphasis on like roundness. And maybe mid-range, not necessarily muddy mid-range, but like, mid-range basically. It's the style of distortion that's creating. So, you can just move me to the other side if you want. Could I PNP to the other side? Oh, I see what you mean. So yeah. So, but you can do other things. Like if you talk about like using say like SSL G comp for like drum bus compression, it works for upward compression on drums too. It makes them big, round, and punchy, but from the bottom, not the bottom up, not the top down. Yeah. So having that influence, choosing your compressor. And the other thing too, like if you want to go like one step further, Justin, if you want to get kind of crazy with upward compression, you can actually tune your upward compressor with an EQ. So like, let me give you a little example. We got this. This is pre-stage the compressor. The compressor, yeah, DBX160 on drums, awesome, punchy as shit. I love it. But yeah, so you can be using a pre-stage EQ before your crazy heavy compressor, and you can be doing things like, all right, so this is just our squish track that we're listening to. Let me turn it up just a little bit. So we were at minus 12. All right, so here's the compressed version. Over here. And now if I want to give emphasis to things, I can just jack them the fuck up in the mix, knowing full well they're getting pushed down by the compressor. So they're not getting louder, they're just getting more emphasis. So we could be doing this. We could be doing this. And then if I turn this back down to minus 11 and pull this back in. You'll hear that now those sounds in the mix have more emphasis, but they're not actually louder. They just have more emphasis. Yeah. So I'd actually maybe cut just a little bit there so it doesn't get too muddy. And you can hear it's subtle. It's really subtle, but like it because there's so much compression in that range now, like I'll answer that in a second. But now you can like specifically tune certain things in the mix to have more consistency. So like your bass right here, when you do the boom, it pops out. Like I hear the whole bass in the mix now. Whereas before it was just very like boom, like that. So really, like it kind of boils down to what you would want there. This could be used as a mixing technique. How in depth do I get with compression and sound 2? When I teach sound 2, I start with compression, but I don't really get in depth too much. Like you'll get, I don't know, you'll get a flavor for it. Mastering, I feel like I talk more about compression than any other class. Trying to think. And then like in music production, we can talk about whatever. So if you take music production with me, we just talk and talk and talk and talk. Yeah, mixing. Actually, you know, you're right, Justin. I'd say mixing. Mixing is the class that I spend the most time on compression. I'm going to just leave this. I know it's a little bit crazy, but I'm just going to live with it. I like it. Yeah. So, this song being built entirely for like, oh, Joe Fish, what's up? Yeah, you're way late. I might play your song. We'll see where John Q is. It's just me tonight. Would you perchance mind sending me the audio file of this when you're done so I can have a hint? Yeah, I suppose. Or you can just follow along because you're watching it happen in front of your very eyes. I'm going to take this third track that I got. I'm going to turn off my upward compression. I'm going to take this third track and I'm going to just use a really wide stereo version on it. Yeah, taking notes like good students. Oh God, it's so zoomed in. Hang on, I gotta get out of the zoom so I can see what plugins. I don't have UAD available, so I'm just gonna do the stereo imager. It's basic. It does what it needs to do. It's one of my favorite things. Joe Fish, hang out because I like if Q comes around, I'll play your song. Also too, if I'm here fucking around, I might pull your song in and mess with it with mastering if you want, if that's something that you'd be interested in, just seeing it happen. Because I feel more than anyone, I feel like your songs can be very compressed and they could be opened up a little bit. Okay, so I've got this other track. I'm working in parallel on this one also. And the whole idea of this S1 is that I'm just doing full. I'm just going to open this thing up as much as possible. In fact, all right. God damn it. So when you have like a like the stereo mono combination, like an MS combination in a session, you can break it down by doing like left plus right equals mono, left minus right equals stereo. The act of doing that is what this plugin does, this MS matrix. So when you take mono and stereo and you want to turn it back into left and right, it's the same algorithm again. It's just mono plus stereo is left, mono minus stereo is right. So because it's like A plus B equals C and then X plus Y equals or Y, whatever, X plus Y equals Z, yeah, equals Q, fucking, I don't know. It's the same thing that you're just doing over and over and over. So you can just use this plugin. And so this plugin's just going to do the basic left plus right. Yeah, I'm doing mid side. And so now that we have a mono, so if we listen to this version of it right now, instead of it being like left and right, now this version is going to be mono and stereo. If you have headphones on, it's going to sound weird because it's going to be all of the central information on one side and all of the space information on the other. I'm going to hit play. If I take it off, it's going to go back into left or right. So everything that's positive phase is in the left ear. Everything that's negative phase is in the right ear. And so what I want to do is I want to isolate just the side information. And so what I'm going to do as a little trick, I'm going to use multi-mono, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to use the gain plugin, the trim plugin, sorry. I'm going to use the trim plugin in multi-mono, and I'm going to turn off the left side, which is the mono side. And so now with the right side being at full volume and the left side being at 0, but because I use this plugin beforehand, this isn't the left side, this is the mono side. And then the right side isn't the right side, it's the stereo side. So all I'm left with right now, if I hit play, let me translate this back into like that. So all I'm left with right now, I've taken out all of the information in the middle. If I went and did a manual mid-side, would I also do this? Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing, is that in doing the auxiliaries, you're doing the duplicate. So now what I've done is I've taken it, I've translated it from mid-side, and then I've used the same plugin to translate it back from mid-side back into left-right. But I took out the mid, so now what we're left with, this is the stereo version of the song. This is just purely out-of-phase stereo information, independent left-right information. There's no shared middle. And because of that, now what we can do is we can take this, turn it all the way down, turn up this version. And now we can impart more. Like if we want a shitload of stereo, so yeah, and then now like we have isolated stereo information. So now what do we want to do? We want to EQ it? You want to compress it? Like you can do anything that you want with it. I've got this. I'm gonna take like the mids out, and I'm gonna just do another boost like this. And now if we take the upward. Nan does not have big boy ears yet. You'll get there, Nan. I promise. I feel like you more than anybody could grasp this once you hear the specifics of what's happening. Yeah, it's the couch, slidey couch. Small ears. Yeah. All we've done right now, like, is work from the bottom up. I had, like, if we were to print this, it would still have all the same transients. It would probably look more sustained, but it wouldn't actually be any louder. And so if we wanted to, if you guys really wanted to, like, we could literally just throw a maximum on this and take down the transients and take up some of the sound. Where are you, Maxim? See all this? See all this right here on the histogram? This is like, all this is sample data. So wherever a sample resides, it marks it. And so literally we've got all this right here. It's what, -6? That's just headroom. It's not being used. It's quiet. It's mostly silence. We might get a little bit of attenuation. So that means that we could literally make this track 6 decibels louder without even touching the track itself, like touching the information. Which part? Tell me where your video brain is confused. All of it? This. Yeah, it's I could say the same thing about audio or a video. Like, sometimes it's confusing. Yeah. There we go. Mind you, this is the loud part of the song. So the most attenuation that we're going to see is going to happen at this part of the song. There's like one transient that pops pretty hard. Kinda. Justin knows. So like if we were talking about, let me show you something real quick. If we were talking about like a Shadow Hills, essentially what we would do is we would have a version of the track. I'm going to take this EQ off. We'd have a version of the track that's discrete pushed. And that's going to get us those like shiny overtones. It's going to get us that like really nice round warm low end. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I do like this. I'm going to just duplicate this. Which, by the way, you guys, the new version of Pro Tools, this looks different. It doesn't highlight, it drags. It's weird. All right, taking both of these off. Okay, so what we would do is we would have an upward compression made up of a discrete compressor generating shiny overtones. Whiskey Way be doing what you do when I ask him to explain how he mixed my vocals last night. But then our secondary one would be a LA2A. So now when you're doing Shadow Hills, all you're doing is finding the balance of these two. Let me do this. No, let me do that. And let me do that. Hold on, let me fix the couch. It's just getting away from us. I know. So we got a version here that's like heavy compressed through a 76. It's got like some bounce to it because 76s have like really crazy, they always return. Like no matter what we set our release to, they will always return. So they're always going to pump. You're always going to get that like after each thing. Mind you, we have it set to really fast, so we're going to hear like immediate reaction time back to 0. If we switch over to this and push it hard, push it down to -15, and we make up the difference, you'll hear that it like warms it up. It's like warm, muddy. That bass, you hear the bass right there when you strum, like it doesn't have any like distinction at all. It's just like That bass is happening right now. And all you're getting is just like all you're getting is those mid ranges. And because of that, like there's no clarity to it. And so when you're doing a Shadow Hills, you're essentially balancing the two of these against each other. So if we were so if we just play both, you can hear the bass. The LA2A has a little bit more emphasis, so it's still kind of drowned, but you can hear the like of the string. There you go. But like now, if we took this out, let me do the strum that happens right here. If we took this out, like you can hear more of like the tension, the strings, and here you get the whole of the energy. So that's all you're doing when you're doing like a Shadow Hills. You're balancing an optical style against a discrete style. You're balancing like shiny highs and very deep lows against like very energetic mid-range. And that's like the glory of it. So and that's essentially what you're doing like in all mastering, is just finding like, does this song need energy? Does it need clarity? Does it need low end? Does it need width? And so when you're mastering, you're just balancing all those things against each other to try and like optimize better than anything you've ever heard. So yeah, I mean, it's a phenomenal piece of gear. Like it has its own settings. So a lot of people try to emulate it with like an 1176 or like an LA2A, but it's got its own. I mean, yeah, does it need that thickness? I'm going to bring in the track again. And the width. And it sounds to me like I need to turn down the LA2A just a little bit. So let's go here.
7, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, it's got like energy in those lows or the basses. Yeah, you could exactly do that. Like a lot of people like hype themselves on there's a technique of just taking an LA2A and sending it into 1176 or vice versa. But really, if you wanted to achieve awesomeness, you would run them in parallel. You wouldn't run them like one into the next, which is an awesome sound, don't get me wrong. But if you wanted to achieve even more, you would run them the same thing into one, the same thing into the other, and then balance the two between each other. And that's going to essentially cover most of your harmonic structure and just give you the ability to balance the feeling of those two harmonics. Because they're awesome. They feel awesome. And that's why everyone fucking loves the Shadow Hills, because it sounds awesome.
7, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3.
If I was to Pultec this, which I'm not afraid to, you hear that? I'm not afraid. I would Pultec this. First off, I'm going to do the Waves Puig Tech because I got one. Why not? I would do it right before the limiter. I would just do it across the board and just push this a little bit hard. So like maybe 3, a nice broad boost, and bring it up to like maybe 8,000. So it spans like, I don't know. It'll span all the way down like 2,000 up to like 16,000 from here.
7, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna push that pull tech hard. But that should bring out all the effects too. Yeah, I don't fuck around with game mode. 10 always. Pull tech it. There you go. And now when you get into this atmospheric, it should really pull out the atmospherics because we've got an LA2I pushing upper harmonics and a pull tech enhancing those even more. Yeah, what's up? And your whisper comes out. Honestly, the pull tech, but also that LA2I upward is going to like warm it up. Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything. That's the silly thing. It's an EQ. Like, you're just pushing your sound. So, yeah, our stereo width enhanced the space. And then that pull tech pulled the texture out of the space. Down the middle, we've got the LA2A keeping that bass like nice and warm and rumbly. And then on the very low end, we have the 1176, which is also enhancing the overtones to bring out more air. And that's probably how I would have mastered this song. I also would not be doing it in Q's living room on my speakers that are uncalibrated. So there's that. Different Beats asks, so there is a sound that is like in every rap song, and it's like a ding sound. It's in the hook of one of the NBA Youngboys songs called Lost Motives. It's around where he says, come to murder. Okay. All right. And I'm talking. All right. A ding sound. Da ding ding. Da ding ding. Da ding ding. Let me switch over here. Yeah, questions. Questions for the class. Questions? Now taking questions. I'll keep the Pro Tools session open while I look for this ding sound. Ding. Da ding ding. Da ding ding. Da ding ding. YouTube, guide us. Probably gonna hit us with a fucking ad. Ding ding. Who all's here? Who's hanging out? Who's hanging out? I go to YouTube and there's me right on the front. NBA, Young Boys. So, Young Boy. What was the song? Lost Motives. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead of.
Hey, tell me when to go.
Immediately get us canceled off of. Do you have a minute, like a minute marker? I don't know what Joe Fish is saying. Yeah, check and come back for me. I don't want to have to play the whole song. Just if there used to be a way that you could look at the transcription for it. But this one is unavailable, so that kind of sucks. And typically, like, if I go down in the comments, there's always like the top third comment is somebody who's like, "Hey, I wrote everybody the lyrics because you all are lazy." And this one doesn't have that. This one says, "He never disappoints. I love the chorus. I can't stop singing it. I miss NBA. Almost 4 years and still fire." This is what the comments say. Yeah, check. New what? Oh, they made a new R. Kelly document and it's dropping midnight. And it's called Reviving R. Kelly. Why? But why though? But why? But why though? Are you gonna watch it, Nan? Gurgle. But why? We don't need to. Dude, YouTube comments on popular music. Like, today, for example, it's the first week of the semester. So it's like I always go through and get people started by listening to a bunch of songs with some really interesting production on them. And I always end up in the comments as everyone's listening. I don't have like the screen on, so I've got it on my computer. And everyone's listening in the studio, and I'm going through the comments and fucking dying. It's the level of stuff. Message to the next generation. Don't let this song die. Exactly. Like, it's just so like, we were raised on this. Try this in a small town. Yeah. The voice of a generation. Like, oh God. 58. Gotcha. All right. Let me have a look. I'm on the music video, but I'll put it at like 55.
Another hyme, another body, another hate for the dollar. Come on, murder. Ain't no talking. We leave the streets blood.
That little tick, tick, tick. That little sound?
I'm trying to knock this brother off with the same gun. And I ain't ask him, go ask him just where I came from. Tell me, is we gon' die? Cause nigga, we gon' be slanging out of talking. We leave the streets bloody. I'm trying to knock this brother off with the same gun. And
little wood block kind of thing. Tick tick. That little kind of thing. That ding ding type beat. The ding ding. Oh my God. Hold on. This ding ding.
The ding ding. The ding ding. The ding ding.
That ding.
The ding ding.
That ding.
A ding it a ding it a ding it a ding. A ding it a ding it a dong.
Oh, fucking bomb. Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good. I love Bob's Burgers. I definitely catch up on the last season. He's a fucking madman. Did that question get answered? Is that what you were looking for? It's a clave. It's like a wood block. So that sound was clave. Yeah. That's what it was. And so you can usually find it under like a collection. What's up, Mark? He's gaming somewhere else. Actually, I think he's on his way home. He was doing some event. Yeah. You got that sound like stuck in, like can't sleep, stuck in your head style type beat. That's some shit. That is some shit. Wait, what? The Minecraft Claves Eclipse update. No, I didn't play. I can play your song. Let's play Joe Fish song. And I think I don't know where Q is, but I might just if you guys have any questions, ask your questions, and then we'll get out of here. And we'll call it a night. So while we're hanging out, and I know that like numbers is a thing, but while we're hanging out, I'm thinking I'm gonna start doing something like this, like once a month. Yeah, gurgly, yeah. Like once a month where we can just talk high tech shit, and do like mastering, mixing specific techniques. Today was mastering because I honestly thought that it would be more of a Crow song where he actually sings in an old man voice, and I was going to talk about vocals, but deliver me some Crow vocals type beat shit, and we'll do that. Joe Fish, yeah, I would like to take a look at your songs. Maybe not tonight, just cause, just cause. No, like, how could you have known? Like, it's whatever. You're working on a country song? I refuse. Absolutely not. But yeah, Joe Fish, I would like to like pick apart some of your stuff because it's very rich, it's very full, but I feel like it needs to be settled in a way that makes the music happy. And so yeah. So maybe like in a month, cues with cat. Yeah. He is. How'd you know? Dude, don't tempt me. I love way too over the top Pro Tool sessions. Let me while I'm here, let me pull up this song. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna save this just in case Justin hits me up and he's like, "What was the thing that you did? What was the thing that you did?" It's loading. Oop. Yeah, we're not gonna have some plugins on this, but it's loading. Don't threaten me with a good time. Here we go. You guys like sessions? Let's see if I can zoom out. Yep. This is something we just finished and I mastered last week. What was the thing where you put 400 pull text on the master track and called it? I have. I'm not proud of it, but I have. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. How do you say noob able shots? Oh, we're wrapping up. We do this, me and my partner, John Q, we do this every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard is when we get started. We have a submission, if Nick will throw the submission thing. So whenever it's Wednesday, just pop in and submit. And like the earlier you submit, the earlier on the list we get. We don't do skip line or anything like that. Yeah. Now do all you just did on a phone. I love it. Yeah. Swing by for sure. Yeah, hop in the Discord too. A lot of good stuff happening in the Discord if you want to see what's going on. We got a community there. Nan does what? Nan does what? It's impressive. Does his mixes on the phone. All right, let me. What would we do? Oh, we're gonna listen to Joe Fish. All right, we'll listen to this. He says, incomplete whip, work in progress. Some sort of psychedelic bossa funk tune. Junturna. Yeah, got it. Was a Roman goddess of fountains, by the way. Got it. And also Circa Survive. Yeah. I got it here. Oh, those Romans. Here we go. He's sent us a wave. Still. Nice. Yeah, looking forward to hearing something like that. $17,364.95. That's what you're hearing. Oh, I did the fucking thing.
Where have you gone? Where have you been? And what has he got under your skin? And I've seen my share, and there's nothing for you left to do. But in your mind, have you something left to prove?
Nice. I'd have to listen.
And what of your friends, where have they been? But they can't keep you from it. 'Cause when you go, well, he puts on quite the show. And haven't you borne him quite the blow?
little yellow.
I don't mind it. Okay. How do you do picture-in-picture again? Bam. Bam. You just push the button. Oh, on. Look at what we got here. It just happened. It just happened. It's just boom. There's the song in Pro Tools. I don't know. It just showed up that way. Here's what I would do. The first thing I do is hit this with a C4 and smash it into uncompress and uncompress this song. I'm going to take this down by like 4 decibels because it's going to get fucking loud. And open it up just a little bit. Here's what you got. It's good. But this just has a little bit more energy to it. Where have you gone? Where have you been?
Yeah, no, that's what it is. I'm just expanding it, but I'm multi-band expanding it. And so what happens is, especially with like the Garbo isotope chain thing going on, is it's just like giving you an across-the-board compression, which means that your kicks are reacting to your mid-range, are reacting to your upper mids. And so, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's like a good pump energy to it. Multi-band splaining, yes. And so what this does is it gives you a little bit more room to texture stuff. So now I would probably hit this with I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna hit it with a Bulltech, and I'm gonna do even less. I want to say I'm gonna do even less than I was doing before, but I'm gonna hit it in like the upper band.
And what of your friends, where have they been?
Maybe a little bit less.
But they can't keep you from me.
Hey, the thing.
'Cause when
In this instance, I think I would want to upward compress, but I think I would want to upward compress with, let me do this, with an LA2A and really like hit that, please 1Q for me. I think the next stream's downtown, so it'll have to be in 2 weeks. But yes, please do. I'm gonna hit this one with a LA2A on the upward compress. Let me do this. I'm still gonna hit this one at like -15 gain reduction. I have no control over my attack and release, so it's gonna make it really pumpy.
of your friends, where have they been?
Turn that way down, bring this in.
But they can't keep you from me.
Yeah, the Bomb Factory Pro Tools are stock for Pro Tools. I think they've been around since like 8. And I'm good for them for like making a deal and sticking to it, because Pro Tools has seen some amazing plugins come and go in its day, and it's just really frustrating. So here, let me do this. Duplicate this without plugins. Put this up at the top, and then here's the song. And then here's.
Part of your friends, where have they been?
Yeah, I mean, I like Pro Tools for this, like for mixing, for mastering. Like, I know that there are specific mastering DAWs, but I like it for its routability. Like, the busing system in Pro Tools is some of the best. Yeah. You need to use more. I've been digging the Fairchild lately. Yeah, I'm to a point where I'm telling people, like, get Waves, but just wait. Waves does like fucking 15 sales like every year. So it's like you'll catch a sale once a month, I promise you. If you just save your money, like put 20 away here, 20 away there, then they'll be like, "Oh, this ultra awesome plugin is on sale for 90% off." And then you just get that plugin. And then you just wait for the plugins that you want until they're like, "Yeah, that's 95% off." And then just build your collection that way. It's way easy, and the Wave stuff it's good. It's solid. UAD stuff is more for like perfect emulation. So if you wanted all the varieties of LA2A or all the varieties of 1176, then you would use UAD. Yeah, I mean, I'd master the hell out of this, man. Like, don't use some Garbo isotopes. Like, get an actual really nice master on it. It's such a good sound. I would even let me do this. I'm gonna put a master so that way I can collect it all, and then on the master I'm gonna put just a little widener and open it up just a little bit from the middle. I don't dislike Isotope. They have some fucking amazing shit. I hate them. I hate them and Lander for them being like, it's a one-button solution to all of mastering. And I'm like, that's not what mastering is. So, yeah. One plugin for everything. Mix master, that's it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Let me guess too, it's like one knob. And it's just like master, more master. Done. That's like, I don't know. It reduces an actual art form into a sound coderizer plug. Yes, exactly. So, like, why do you need to learn it? The mastering knob. Yep. I'm gonna build that plugin, and it's just gonna be like a fucking crazy limiter with like just overtone generator. That's all it's gonna be. Here's the song with probably 30% more stereo width.
But they can't keep you from me. 'Cause when you go,
it makes it, man. Your songs are very wide, so it enhances that. There it is. There's a song here. There's a song here. This song's done. This song sounds awesome. It just needed a little bit of stereo width, a little bit of punch. It really does. Yeah, like it has feel. So yeah. I think I'm done.
I think I'm done. My ears are starting to hear. Yeah, dude. Like seriously, like I said, I'm gonna try and do this. Like maybe once a month, and I would definitely spend more time. We could see what different effects. Like I could think you might be able to take this and run it through like a tape saturation right at the end, and that'll pull out the warmth in your voice even more. But I think it's just like when you get into mixing, when you get in a lot of compressions, the natural tendency of compression is to pull the image closer to mono. So when you open things up, suddenly all the stuff that was hiding in mono gets punchy and big and beautiful. And I'm now seeing I think that's really what your songs are suffering from. Like it's not a bad thing. You did a good mix, but in doing a good compressed mix, it limits the stereo field. So when you open that up, boom, all those reverbs, all those sounds, they come flying out. And now like during that part, energy, tons of energy. When this thing builds here, and then it kind of gets, there's energy there. So yeah, Fortnite Battle Pass Goodizer. It's a one knob solution to Fortnite Battle Pass. I'm just gonna play this song and we're gonna call it out. I'm gonna play it from where I was, and I'm gonna call it a night because I'm done. My ears are fatigued. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll make more of an announcement for like nights like this. I've got some deals coming up. I've got some panels coming up with some plugin manufacturers, and they want me to try stuff out, and so we're gonna get into some stuff. We might be using plugins that aren't even on the market. We'll find out. So I'm gonna go from this point in the song. I'm just gonna slow fade in. This is some Joe Fish. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Also, hey,